Breaking news has just reached us from Fatima, Portugal, where Pope Francis has made an unprecedented journey to commemorate the centennial of one of the most mysterious apparitions in Catholic history.
Well, this weekend, Pope Francis travels to Fatima, Portugal, to celebrate the 100th anniversary of a mysterious apparition that appeared there to 3 children.
My friends, what I'm about to share with you isn't just another news story. It's a revelation that connects ancient prophecies to the extraordinary events unfolding across America right now. As I speak to you today, our nation is witnessing unprecedented occurrences that align eerily with the long-hidden third secret of Fatima. From the devastating wildfires that have scarred our landscapes to the record-breaking blizzards that have paralyzed entire cities, and the waves of social unrest sweeping through our streets, these aren't isolated incidents. They form a pattern that was foretold over a century ago. Let me take you back to that fateful day in 1917 when 3 young shepherd children, Lucia, Francisco, and Jacinta, encountered something that would change the course of history. The pure innocence of these children makes their testimony all the more powerful. As Lucia would later recount, the heavenly light that appeared before them was so profound that they initially kept it secret. But young Jacinta, overcome by the sheer beauty of what she witnessed, couldn't contain her joy and eventually shared their extraordinary experience. The apparition revealed 3 secrets, each more profound than the last. The first secret showed the children a terrifying vision of hell, a warning about the eternal consequences of turning away from divine guidance. The second secret predicted the outbreak of World War II and requested the consecration of Russia to prevent further conflict. True to the prophecy, World War II began in 1939, exactly as foretold. But it's the third secret that has captured the world's attention for decades. This final revelation, considered the most mysterious and debated of all, was kept hidden by the Vatican until 2000. However, many scholars and religious experts believe that what was revealed then was only a partial disclosure of a much more comprehensive prophecy. As we look at America today, the signs are becoming increasingly clear. The unprecedented natural disasters we're witnessing aren't just environmental anomalies. They mirror the warnings contained in the Fatima prophecies. The severe droughts in the West, coupled with devastating wildfires, have created apocalyptic scenes that even the most seasoned firefighters say they've never encountered before. Meanwhile, the eastern seaboard has experienced winter storms of biblical proportions, with cities buried under feet of snow and millions left without power. But the physical manifestations are just the beginning. The social fabric of our nation is being tested in ways that parallel the warnings given at Fatima. The widespread civil unrest, the deepening divisions in our society, and the increasing challenges to religious freedom. These were all elements hinted at in the third secret. What makes this moment particularly significant is the timing. The convergence of these events with Pope Francis's visit to Fatima isn't coincidental. The Pope's decision to travel to the sacred site at this precise moment carries profound significance. Vatican observers note that such visits often coincide with periods of great historical importance. Let's examine the current events more closely. In the past months alone, we've seen a pattern of escalating situations that align with the prophetic warnings. Major cities across America have experienced unprecedented challenges. Infrastructure systems have been pushed to their limits. Communities that once felt secure are now facing uncertainties they never imagined. The Fatima prophecies spoke of a time when faith would be tested on a massive scale. Look around today. We're witnessing a profound shift in spiritual consciousness. People are searching for answers, seeking meaning in these turbulent times. The prophecies warned of a period when traditional values would be challenged and spiritual guidance would become more crucial than ever. But here's what's crucial to understand. The third secret of Fatima wasn't just a warning about impending difficulties. It was also a message of hope, a reminder that even in the darkest times, divine protection remains available to those who seek it. The children of Fatima were shown that, through prayer, dedication, and faith, humanity can overcome even the most challenging circumstances. The significance of these events beginning in early 2025 cannot be overlooked. Religious scholars have long noted that prophetic timelines often align with significant anniversaries or biblical numerology. The fact that these events are unfolding now, as we approach another milestone in the Fatima timeline, adds another layer of significance to what we're witnessing. Consider the patterns we're seeing in our communities. The increasing frequency of extreme weather events isn't just testing our physical infrastructure, it's challenging our spiritual resilience. The Fatima prophecies spoke of a time when nature itself would seem to rebel, serving as a wake-up call to humanity. The wildfires that have consumed millions of acres, the storms that have rewritten our understanding of weather patterns, these events carry deeper significance when viewed through the lens of the Fatima prophecies. But perhaps most striking is the social transformation we're witnessing. The prophecies spoke of a time when society would face unprecedented challenges to unity and faith. Look at our current situation. Communities are divided, traditional institutions are being questioned, and people are searching for meaning in an increasingly complex world. The third secret emphasized the importance of spiritual preparation during these times. It's not just about physical readiness for natural disasters or social upheaval, it's about strengthening our spiritual foundations. The children of Fatima were shown that individual faith and community solidarity would become crucial lifelines during challenging times. What's particularly relevant for us today is how the prophecies speak to our personal responsibility. The message wasn't just about observing events unfold, it was a call to action. Each of us has a role to play in these times. The children of Fatima were shown that individual prayers and actions contribute to the larger spiritual battle taking place. The current events in America serve as a mirror to the prophetic warnings. The increasing intensity of natural disasters, the social unrest, the questioning of traditional values, these were all elements foreseen in the Fatima revelations. But remember, the prophecies also spoke of hope and renewal. Even in the midst of challenges, there's a path forward for those who maintain their faith and stay true to their spiritual convictions. As we witness these events unfolding, it's crucial to understand their deeper significance. The third secret wasn't just about predicting future events, it was about preparing humanity for a time of great transformation. The challenges we're facing aren't just physical or social, they're spiritual tests that require spiritual solutions. The prophecies emphasize the importance of community during these times. As we see these events unfolding, it's more important than ever to strengthen our bonds with fellow believers. The children of Fatima were shown that spiritual solidarity would become a crucial source of strength during challenging times. Looking at America today, we can see the prophecies manifesting in various ways. The environmental challenges, from devastating wildfires to unprecedented storms, mirror the warnings about nature's upheaval. The social transformations, from community divisions to challenges to traditional faith, reflect the predicted spiritual battles. But here's what's crucial to remember. The third secret always emphasized hope. Even in describing challenging times, the prophecies maintain that faith, prayer, and dedication to spiritual truth would provide guidance and protection. The current events, while unsettling, are also opportunities for spiritual growth and renewal. As we continue to witness these prophecies unfolding, it's essential to maintain perspective. The Fatima revelations weren't just warnings, they were guides for navigating challenging times. They remind us that even in periods of great uncertainty, spiritual truth remains constant. The timing of these events, beginning in early 2025, adds another layer of significance. Throughout history, prophetic fulfillments often align with meaningful dates and anniversaries. The fact that we're seeing these manifestations now, as we approach another significant milestone in the Fatima timeline, suggests we're entering a crucial period. What does this mean for us today? First, it's a call to awareness. The prophecies emphasize the importance of recognizing the signs of the times. Second, it's an invitation to deepen our spiritual commitment. The challenges we're facing require more than physical preparation. They demand spiritual readiness. The events we're witnessing across America, from natural disasters to social transformations, aren't random occurrences. They form part of a pattern foretold in the third secret. But remember, the prophecies always emphasize that these challenges would be accompanied by opportunities for spiritual growth and renewal. As we conclude, let's remember the core message of Fatima: hope in the midst of challenges, faith in the face of uncertainty, and the power of spiritual dedication to overcome any obstacle. The events we're witnessing may be unsettling, but they're also confirmation that the prophetic warnings were accurate, and therefore so too are the promises of protection and guidance for those who maintain their faith. The third secret of Fatima is no longer just a historical prophecy. It's a living reality unfolding before our eyes. As we witness these events in America, let's remember that we're not just observers of prophecy, we're participants in a profound spiritual journey that was foretold over a century ago. Stay vigilant, stay faithful, and remember that even in these challenging times, the message of Fatima remains a beacon of hope and guidance for all who seek spiritual truth. The prophecies are being fulfilled, but with that fulfillment comes the promise of divine protection and spiritual renewal for those who maintain their faith and stay true to their spiritual convictions.